What's up, everybody? I'm back again with another review of the Rocky franchise. This time, it's Rocky 4. Right here, folks. Oh. Well, what can I say about Rocky 4? I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed it. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that it's starring Sylvester Stallone and written and directed by Sylvester Stallone. And it was made in 1985, 3 years after Rocky 3. Yeah, sorry, here it is, folks, Rocky 4. Well, like I said, I enjoyed this movie. It's not half bad, It's not half bad. But, it's almost kid-friendly. Yeah, people say it's ridiculous and stuff. People say it's ridiculous. It's, not so great, but I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the movie a lot, and I like the villain, and sometimes you gotta hate the villain to love him. You know what I mean? Well, anyways, Rocky 4. I have a date. So I'm gonna make this as quick as I can. Let's see, Rocky 4. Yeah, so Stallone's back again as Rocky, and you get montage from Rocky 3 after he beats Clever Lang, regain the title, and Apollo and Rocky are best friends, and then then the new villain, the new indestructible villain by the name of Ivan Drago, played by Dolph Lundgren, arrives to America along with new technology, and it's being spoon-fed steroids. So this concerns Apollo. Who also wants first crack at the Russian. So Drago is like, Drago does appear to be indestructible. He's like a crossover of Frankenstein and the Terminator. Yeah, so, wow, that's a big dude. Yeah, so, okay, so Apollo gets first crack at him, and it's like Apollo's the kind of guy you can't talk out of anything. You can't talk him out of anything. First, Adrian tries to talk him out of fighting Drago, and now Rocky twice fails to talk Drago out of fighting him. Twice fails to talk Apollo out of fighting Drago. So, okay, go along with it. So first 2 rounds, Apollo's overmatched by Drago. There's no stopping this guy. Not only Drago beats Apollo, but kills him, literally. And that angers Rocky. So Rocky also wants to crack at Drago just out of revenge, not for the title, not for money, out of revenge, to avenge Apollo's death. So that's the plot of the movie. Well, so what can I say about Rocky 4? I loved it. I enjoyed it. And what can I say about the villain? It's my favorite villain. I'm not gonna lie. Drago's my favorite villain. Pretty much, Drago's one scary dude, and I'm glad to see more of Duke. I'm glad to see more of Duke. Yeah, Apollo's former trainer. Yeah, he's like another. It's like when I see Duke, he reminds me of Mickey. When I see him, I see a moment of him, giving Rocky a little bit of pep talk. Like he was. Apollo's like a son to him, and so yeah, just like Mickey was Rocky's mentor. Now Duke is Rocky's new mentor. Yeah, which is a good thing. That's a good feel. That's a good moment right there. And like I said, the reoccurring characters from the first three films. Adrian, I mean, Adrian. I like Adrian's solid work. I like Adrian's solid work. And you gotta love to hate Paulie sometimes. He's a funny guy. Yeah, but anyways, and one thing that really makes me scratch my head. What the fuck is a fucking robot doing in a Rocky movie? That's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in this movie. But I had a lot of fun with this other than that, though. Yeah, so, and I love the, and I also like the, and I also like the scene where, Rocky's still mourning over, Apollo's death, they got a bit of montage from the first three films, with Mickey dying and his fights with Apollo and, Mr. T, nice little montage right there, and I love the song with it to it fits. No Easy Way Out. I love that song. I also like this one too, Heart of Fire. And I like the scene where, two different, where they have their different styles of, like Rocky goes out to Russia and, he uses everything around him. It's like a reference to Rocky 3. Mr. T is in his apartment using everything that's around him to train himself. Like, yeah, no, it's pretty sick, you know what I mean? And, Drago's got this, like, high technology of training, basically, with high technology gadgets and shit like that. And, like I said, spoon-fed steroids. Yeah, so, I love the scene where Rocky's chopping down a tree, as a reference later in the match, when Rocky's urged to chop him down. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, I hate to cut this short, but I had fun with the movie, and once again, a shout out to Review King MD and Ramroth for Life. Yeah, so this is a great movie. I'll give this movie about I'll give it about three-quarter stars out of 5. I enjoyed it just as much as with 3. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, so let me know what you think. Subscribe below. Let me know what you think. And as always, until next time, see you later.